so fancy-free. Nobody you meet could ever see the loneliness there inside you. Hey there, Georgie girl, why do all the boys just pass you by? Could it be you just don't try, or is it the clothes you wear? You're always window shopping, but never stopping to buy. So shed those dowdy feathers and fly a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change.
Hi everybody, this is Angelo, Quinones, and I think this message is very needful, especially during Valentines Day, okay? Because the thing is, this is the deal. Now, this is the text, Genesis chapter 2, verse 24, okay? In the CEV, the Contemporary English Version of the Bible. Now, it says over here, that's why a man will leave his own father and mother. He marries a woman, and the two of them become like one person. And the two of them will become like one person. I mean, this is deep stuff. This is the CEV for you. That's how great it is. Now, listen, let me expose Christian mingle, okay? Now, when you get to the nitty-gritty, okay, you can't even choose your own pictures to be the profile picture. They do the choosing for you. So that's out the door. You may like a certain picture, but if the Christian Mingle organization doesn't like it, well, out the door, okay? You can't put it as your profile picture. It could be like the nicest picture on earth, and if they don't like it, well, you can't use it for your own profile and stuff like that, and that's not good. Literally, okay, you have a bunch of people on there, and I spoke to some people from Christian Mingle, some people that are subscribers of the thing, and they tell me that they, ran into a lot of scams of people from other countries saying they're from this country, and when they call the person or the person who has the subscription, they all do, but calls the person that seems to be from this country, and they call them, they're not from this country at all. They'd rather be from Mars, okay, from Pluto, and so that's just the deal. So you run into that. You still, even in a Christian website, you still run into the same things that you see, on other dating websites and stuff like that, you have Christian Cupid, you have Christian Mingle, you have all these, different websites for the people who want to get married. And to get married is a wonderful thing. Listen, there's a prophecy that I was going to get married late in my life, and then that prophecy is fulfilled. But the thing is that you got to call it the way it is. This Christian Mingle website is not as great as it appears in the commercial. Oh, they have this nice little song and these people hugging and kissing and smooching, and all this stuff. And then when you check out the website, it's not as great as it is, as it appears on the commercials and stuff like that. Now, there was one girl. I checked out one girl. Okay, I checked out one girl on this site. Okay, she has 11 children, 11, 2 from one husband and 9 from another, and now she wants to get married again. Are you kidding? Her name is Joanne, by the way, Joann. Are you joking, though? This girl is more interested, I should say, in raising chickens on a farm than she is with relationship building. It's absolutely amazing, though, to me. The stories that you see on Christian Mingle, stuff like that, and the mugs on these people. Listen, you have to be very respectful because some of these people are Christian people and some of these people are children of the living God. I have to be careful that I don't joke around and stuff like that. But let me just say this, just to help some people out in Christian Mingle. Do you have to, and I'm talking about the women though, okay? The guys, I have no idea. Now the women have, some of them have the most awful looking mugs that you ever want to see, okay? I mean, just because you're a Christian woman doesn't mean you want to look like a slob, okay? I mean, the mugs, the pitifulness, okay? A scorn. I mean, the scorn that brings upon Christianity, looking at these creatures. I mean, you know, it looks like they came out of Pluto or Mars or Venus. I mean, and I'm just saying that to help some people out. But the thing is, guys, I mean, gals, you know, I'm trying to say, can you please have a picture that's respectable? Do you have to look like a fat slob, really? I mean, I know this is going to offend a lot of girls out there. But no wonder there are girls out there that are still looking for guys. And you're not going to find them like that. I'm telling you right now, okay? Dr. Barnhouse used to say, okay, that a true Christian, okay, knows how to groom his or her hair, brush, you know, their teeth, have some respect. I mean, the pictures that you see is absolutely amazing. I mean, some of the pictures look like something from Alfred Hitchcock's movies and stuff like that, okay? It just gets serious, guys, all right? I mean, I just don't know. Listen, I mean, if you want to, you know, attract a guy, don't put you know, a picture like that on the tube. I mean, you have to look like a slob and dress like, stop! This is Christianity. Now, it doesn't mean you have to be dressed like the world and be expensive and all that stuff. No. But have your hair nice and combed and put some makeup on you, but put something, okay? Hey? Oh, but Christianity tells me that I'm not supposed to. But you're trying to seek for a guy, though. You don't want to look like a slob, okay? This is for the girls out there in Christianity, guys. Georgie girl, okay? Hey? Come out of the shelf. That's what the song says. So, I mean, in this Valentine's Day, I mean, this goes out to the guys. I mean, you know, and this goes out to the girls. If you say you're a Christian and you don't, you know, I'm talking about when you appear on the internet, okay, or when you go outside. I don't care how you look like when you're in your home. Who cares, okay? Sometimes I don't comb my hair when I'm in the house, all right? Okay. I mean, I don't care about that. But when you're trying to seek, okay, for someone to marry and stuff like that, I mean, and you don't care how you look, well, let me tell you something. The guy that's looking at your picture, he cares, okay? He's not going to marry a slob. He's not. He doesn't have to. When you go on Christian Cupid, Christian Mingle, you see right off the bat that there's at least 3,000 to 5,000 people online. But, I mean, listen, the pictures that I saw on this website are the most pitiful pictures and representations, okay, of a female. I'm sorry. This is not going out to all Christendom, but no wonder people are still seeking. Now, sometimes people are still seeking and stuff like that, and they have done everything. They comb their hair, they have, you know, a tie, or, you know, the girls have a nice dress on and stuff like that. But you see these pictures, and some of them, they don't look like that at all, okay? I mean, their hair is messed up, and they're fat and overweight. I mean, there was one person, her name is Blazing whatever on this thing, and then her real name is Becky. And she says she's athletic, okay? And the picture doesn't look like it, alright? Alright? It doesn't look like she could run to the nearest star and shop, okay? Forget about her marathon. She's not athletic. Now, this is the deal, though. I mean, listen, okay? Some of these people are probably very dear, and you know, ultimately, it doesn't matter if you get married or not. Because let me tell you something. Those who have are those who have not. And not and not. Says the Bible, okay? Just because you have a wife or a husband doesn't mean anything, because you're not going to have them in heaven anyway. There's no marriage in heaven. So that's just the deal about that. But I mean, just guys, let's face it. I mean, the object of the game is to attract the opposite, and you're not gonna attract the opposite by the way you look sometimes. Now I know that's harsh. I know that seems cruel. Okay, I might see my subscriptions go down after this, but so what? I'm just trying to tell you the truth in this St. Valentine's Day that the approach of these females, and I have to put the guys in there even though I haven't seen their pictures, okay? I mean, there's no way, I can see their pictures. There's no way, okay? I mean, I'm a guy, and I can see, pictures of guys, all right? Even in research, okay? That's the deal. But, maybe in some churches you never know these days, okay? God made Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve. Okay, that's just the deal. But the thing is that the pictures are monstrosities, okay? Some of them, not all. Some of them are very cute pictures. They're very nicely combed, okay, the girls, and, very nicely dressed and stuff like that. Very humble. Be careful also, guys, with people in their profiles, okay, that don't have pictures. They're usually from other countries trying to scam you, all right? And they don't want to put their mug up there because where they're from and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the deal. I mean, there are some people that are very honest. I'm from Hong Kong, from China, and all this other stuff. But some people are scammers. Let's just face it. They're not going to put their mug up there. Because some of these people say they're from, New York and stuff like that. And, and they're so dumb because the problem is they don't know that New York is the melting pot and people are not going to know anyway. By the ethnicity or anything like that. Or by color. This is a melting pot over here. We have everybody over here. So just put your picture out there, okay? Because you dare? Well, I'm warning everybody against you that don't send any telephone number or anything, any piece of information to girls who don't have any pictures up there on the internet, right? Just don't do it. Just delete, okay? Delete the picture like if it was the plague itself. Delete it. Delete it. That's just the deal. Just a couple of tidbits that I got from Christian Mingle. It is not anything great. Now, there are people that get married from these websites. Let's just face it. One of my best friends, okay, Gilberto Corona, all right, he said that somebody from Calvary Baptist Church, the both of them got online and, got married and stuff like that. So it is possible. It is impossible, okay? We are dealing with God, who is the author of impossibilities, okay? Being realized. Okay, so we are, living in grace, and so the Holy Spirit does lead and uses these tools. But be careful, there are scammers out there, okay, that take advantage of Christians. There's no doubt about it. Either guys or gals, both. I'm talking about. But I was just saying that, man, okay. Can you please look presentable on Christian Mingle or any other site? Can you have a nice dress as a girl? Can you brush your teeth? Can you put a little makeup on? Can you comb your hair? Do you have to look like a slob as a Christian girl? What a disgrace to Christianity. If you think that's what being a Christian is, look what Jesus said, okay? Look what he said. I think it's in chapter 6. Anoint your head and wash your face. That's what he said. That you may not appear to people to be fasting, okay? But only your Father who is in heaven. If you do the opposite, you have your reward. And sometimes it's nothing. Okay? That's what he said. This is Angelo Quinones giving the praise and honor to God. In Jesus' name, okay? And by the way, happy Valentine's Day. Oh, what a jive.